Hotel guests are being targeted with car break-ins, robberies, all kinds of shenanigans. In this video, I'm gonna share some stories, including one that happened to me while I was out traveling. Welcome back to the Security Bros. My name is James. This is Ken. News headlines are full of stories. Right. Like I'm really growing as a writer. The deal is that news headlines are full of stories like these, where unsuspecting travelers have gone to a hotel only to have their car broken into.
You see suspects in the red car. It appears they're breaking into two cars. They drive away, break into a third car, even as another car drives by. All of this happens in broad daylight.
Numerous motel car break-ins all revolve around this white vehicle. It's hard to make out in the video, but the Days Inn manager tells me this is an out-of-town sheriff's deputy truck. The suspect breaks a window, takes something inside, and then gets back into the Audi and drives off. This is just one vehicle out of at least a dozen with broken windows.
I took $600 cash out of my armrest.
And check out this front desk hotel robbery caught on camera.
Witnesses say the robber went up to the front desk, jumped over the counter, and demanded cash at gunpoint.
Even employees of the hotel aren't exempt from shenanigans. In this case, a hotel employee tried to gain unauthorized access to a guest's room.
28-year-old Valerio Utrera broke into their room early Sunday morning, tried to sexually assault one of the women, and stole another woman's iPhone.
Surveillance video captured this hotel employee duplicating a key card to their room at around 3:30 Sunday morning.
Fuck.
The woman, who's visiting the city on business, says she was stunned and scared when she looked over to her front door and saw that long metal wire moving around.
Looked almost like a coat hanger coming up under the door, but it had several pieces attached to it. And then I saw that they were actually trying to move it over and reach for the door handle. And so that's when I tried to just stop it with my hand.
Travelers are easy targets. The thing is, there's a bunch of things we could do to stay a little bit safer, and we're gonna get into those right now. Number one, remove valuables from your car. This seems like kind of a no-brainer. Thieves are gonna expect that when you're traveling, you're gonna have important stuff with you. Number two, check in discreetly. You can write your name, your information, and everything down on a piece of paper and hand that to the hotel employee instead of saying it out loud. Number three, your room number. Make sure that they don't say it out loud. The hotel employee should write your room number on the card, the little envelope that they give you with your key card in it, and hand it to you. Number four, always secure your room using the deadbolt and the little chain thing hook when you're inside. That way if somebody tries to, gain access or kick your door in, there's something to prevent them from doing that. Number five, check for bed bugs. As soon as you get into a hotel room, lift the sheets up. You want to check kind of in the corners. If you lift the mattress a little bit too, that's usually where you'll notice them. Number six, try to check into floors 2 through 4 if possible. Floors 1 are easy to break into. Floors 2 through 4 are a little bit safer, and in the event of a fire or an emergency, they're also easier to get out of, or for the fire department to get like a ladder to the window or something if there's a really bad fire. Number 7, doorstops. As an extra layer of protection, you can bring a doorstop, which is pretty small. You can just throw in your bag and have a doorstop there so somebody can't get your door open. Number 8, the do not disturb sign. Ken here, not a big fan of the do not disturb sign. Can you tell us why?
I like to leave my room, come back and find it all remade.
You want it to be fresh. Fresh, absolutely. I, on the other hand, I can do with making the bed myself. I just don't want anyone around my stuff. The other thing you can do kind of in correlation with this is if you're leaving stuff in your room, like say you have zippers on your travel bag, put them in a very specific spot, kind of an odd position, or like lay the zippers down side by side in a particular pattern that you'll remember if they were touched. And it kind of gives you an idea if somebody at least did mess with your stuff. One of the times when I was traveling, I had a sort of like a stalker situation. I was with a coworker, we were in a small town, and during the check-in, we noticed this person kind of was just kind of sitting around watching, right? It kind of felt like a little weird. So me and my coworker, we're walking up to our rooms and noticed that this person was at the end of the hall still there. So we were like, okay, continued on, and they just kind of kept following us. So we passed our room and then kind of made a couple different turns, and this person was still lurking around. They didn't seem to actually be going anywhere. So we tried going to a different floor, and they followed us to a different floor. So we're like, okay, this is unusual. So we proceeded back to the front desk and asked them to call the police, which they did. And the person inevitably ended up getting arrested because we weren't the first people that this guy had been following around that day. So it was a bit of a problem. Thankfully, nothing happened and the guy was dealt with. Was a kind of small town though, so when we went to dinner later that evening, we kind of overheard some of the townsfolk talking about all the events that had transpired that day because there was, not much going on. Anyway, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us your craziest hotel stories, or if you have any tips for staying safe.
One last thing I forgot to mention. If you enjoyed this episode, like it so we know, and share it so your friends know. Bye.
Well, thanks for finishing off those tips. I appreciate that. And if you have, what's wrong with you? Why are you perving it up? Well, thank you for taking the second half. I don't know how to say this without it being bad.
I'll try to keep a straight face.
Yeah. You're good. Well, thank you, Ken. And thank you. Oh, man. Shit. How do we do this?
Thank you. I want to thank my family.
I want to thank God and my team. We really put it in this year. And
God, what's with you?
Stop being weird. You're fucking it up.